Hey man, how you doing? Sorry about that.
No worries at all. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm not great on the technology, I'm afraid.
That's totally all right. So, how was your day so far?
Oh, 1 second, dude. Just doing stuff. Yeah, it was all right. Bit hectic for me. Been at work all day. I just got in. Um, yeah, just having dinner and oh shit, fuck. What is going on?
All right, sounds good.
Sorry, dude.
Oh,
Yeah, so your name's Keith, yeah?
yes, I'm Keith. Yeah,
Lovely to meet you, Keith. I'm Adam.
pleasure to meet you. And so, A Plague on All Your Houses EP is to be
Yeah,
out on March 23rd. So, can you tell me a bit about the songwriting and production behind this debut EP from you guys?
of course. So it's a new band. Um, we got together, I think it's almost about a year ago now. A couple of us have worked together in different projects before. I think it was Paul and Mark started writing. And then they brought in Will and Charlie, and they wanted a vocalist. I've worked with Paul before in Romeo Must Die, and he asked me if I was interested. If I'm honest, I haven't been playing music for a few years, and I wasn't really into the idea, but I thought I'd go and hang out. And I said as much. I was like, I'll come and hang out, and see what it sounds like. And I was quite taken aback. It sounded it was a little bit different to anything I'd done before. I can't quite put my finger on what makes it different, if I'm honest, but it isn't. The songs aren't like anything that I've sort of worked on before. I don't know who it is like, but it's definitely sounds quite fresh to my ears anyway. So yeah, I was quite enthused, and we started there really. The songs, yeah, it took a little while to come about, not too long, but if you haven't got when you start a new band, obviously there's two ways of doing it. There's we want to sound like this, so you sort of merge your few influences and you write from that point of view. So my old band Stamping Ground kind of sounded like a mixture of, say, like Slayer and maybe Cro-Mags, Agnostic at Front. So it's quite easy to have a focus, and what you're aiming for. The way that Hellblind came around, we didn't really have that. It was kind of aimless, and we just sort of started writing and went with what felt right at the time. So it was quite organic, but maybe a little directionless. So there was a little bit of wandering, and but I think the 5 songs that we put out as the EP, I'm pleased with. There's quite a lot of variety there, but I think it's quite clear to me where the strengths are. So obviously it's very early days for the band. It's the first release we've done. I think we'll, over the period of the next 18 months, we should really be able to streamline that, so it has a little more focus, I hope. But that's how it's come around so far. So the first song, we've released one song called Hitch. I think about 6-7 days ago now. The reaction has been really good, really positive, because as I said, it's not like it's something that's tangible that I knew what we were aiming for. It was kind of, this feels good, let's do it. And so I didn't really, came into it with no expectation of how others would enjoy it or not. But so far, all the feedback has been really good. So, not that it really matters what other people think, who cares? But at the same time, it's nice, I prefer getting nice messages than people saying your new band fucking sucks. That's not a nice message. So, yeah, sure, it will happen at some point.
Amazing.
So where are you? Where are you based?
I'm in India.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I am.
Oh right. Oh, awesome. I've never been.
you should come here. It's a great place to be. Amazing
I would love
bands
to.
out here. People love rock and metal out here.
And the shows look amazing
So,
in India. Yeah, from what I've seen, I've never been, but from what I've seen, it looks like there's a real excitement. Even at, I think it's been, from what I know, has been pretty starved of touring,
yeah.
touring acts until what, 5-6 years ago maybe. So
Mhm.
it's quite a fresh new thing to have a metal show. This thing that keeps doing this. Your phone number, I don't know what it's doing. I'm sorry if you can hear that beeping.
Oh, it's all good here. I don't hear any noises at all.
I can just hear. But I don't know what it is. Logged out of WhatsApp. I don't care. Yeah. Anyway, so you're in India. So do you get? Is there a lot of tours going through India now, or not really?
Touring is scheduled to start by end of the year, right? As of now, there's not much happening.
Right. Okay.
International bands coming over here has not been happening. But December, the Wakan Festival pre thing is happening here, so there'll be some international bands are expected to come here. Yeah.
Also, it's a huge country, isn't it? So
it is. Yes.
I guess when bands do go, they probably just pick the two major cities, and
yes, usually
so
it
you have
happens
to
in
travel
Bangalore.
to go to the show.
Yeah, Bangalore is the place that usually happens, so that will be the place.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you've got to make some phone calls and push it so we can come out to India next year. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that. I will.
Anything I could furnish you with to help that along, I'd happily go with. Yeah, I'd love to come to India.
It will be my pleasure. I'll work on that.
Perfect.
Yeah. And can you tell me if there is any particular concept that you put behind this EP?
No, I didn't set out with a concept as such. However, it would seem to be almost after the fact. If I look at what the songs are about, it's really examining relationships and trying to single out flaws in people, not for the sake of doing it, but for the purpose of making yourself, like building a shell around yourself, so that you can't, if you notice things before they happen, you can try and avoid those situations happening to you or affecting you in a negative way. If you can try and recognize the flaws in people, I think it makes it an easier ride through life, rather than getting surprised when someone betrays you. You see it coming. So yeah, I guess that's if that's the general theme that's running through the EP. But it wasn't a conscious decision to write that way, if I'm honest.
Amazing. And and March 11th, as you said, you released your first single from the album Hitched, a great song, amazing video that you put behind this. So can you tell me a bit about the song and the making of this video?
Yeah, of course. So the song is about when a marriage goes bad, basically, which luckily enough for me hasn't happened, and I'll do my best not to happen. But when I look around at a lot of my friends and stuff, a lot of them are stuck in relationships that, it doesn't look like a lot of fun from where I'm stood, from my vantage point. And I think a lot of that is attributed to, if the minute two people become a couple, which is the idea of marriage in the first place, if you need to, I think ideally you'd retain that it's two people that want to spend their time together. The minute they're a couple, you lose your identity as an individual and become less attractive to the person that you are being with. And it would appear to me that that's where it all goes tits up. So it's, the song's me looking around at people I know and thinking, I don't want a piece of that. So within my own marriage, I'll try and work hard to retain the person that I was when we met, and instead of treating us, viewing it as a couple, view it as two people that love to hang out together and have chosen to go through the journey of life together, making it better for each other, rather than someone to blame or someone to pick up my fucking socks, or it's not about that. It's about lifting each other up. So that's what Hitch is about. Now the video, we toyed with the idea of doing like either a performance video or maybe a storyboard video, but the bottom line is videos are expensive. I would prefer to put that time and energy into more new songs rather than the video. There's nowhere to play it now. Go on YouTube. There's MTV don't play stuff like that nowadays. But you still want something visual for people to watch. So we went the lyric video route. I have a friend who has a firm called Very Metal Art, and they did the video, and he's great. And like I said, he's a friend anyway. So I sent him the lyrics, sent him a brief of what the song's about, what I visually like to see, and he knocked it up. So yeah, turned out pretty good.
Amazing. And talking about this EP, I have to be honest with you, it's totally amazing. 5 great songs crafted and put together into one EP. Totally awesome. The power, the energy, the vocals, everything went on real good in this album. And
thank you so much.
It's totally great.
What do you dislike about it?
I don't feel anything bad about it. I totally enjoyed it. To be honest with you.
Come on, dude, give me something. What do you think? What was there any point or any song that you were like, don't know about that?
Nothing. I was enjoying this all the 5 songs. To be honest with you, no, okay. I'm not making it up, but I'm really honest with you. I really enjoyed it.
That's fine, mate. Cheers.
But as a band, how do you feel about the outcome of this EP?
I'm pleased with it. It's good. As I said, I came into it without an expectation, really. We just wanted to write what felt natural with the 5 of us in a room, and what we've released is what came out. And as I said, there's as a whole, I'm very happy with it, but there's points that I think are really strong that we can pursue moving forward. So yeah, hopefully the next batch of songs will be better, even better. So cool.
Amazing. And any plans on the day of the release? No,
we haven't got any shows booked or anything. But I think obviously that with the pandemic, the touring situation is a bit crazy.
Yes.
Venues are getting booked up really fast here. Because of all the council shows from the last couple of years, but it would look like some tours are starting to get cancelled again now. So we'll see what happens. I'm not going to start begging for shows. When we get good offers, we'll go out and play. So when that happens, it happens. But India is the exception.
Oh yeah, we're working on that.
Yeah.
And you have worked on this album with Scott Adkins, one of the best producers out there. So how does it feel?
Yeah, it's great.
With him?
I know Scott very well because we were in a band together for like a decade, and then we lived together for a while. So it's very natural to work with Scott because we know each other so well. We have the same reference points. So when you're recording, there's no awkwardness with someone being overly polite about something. He'll just say that sounds shit. And it makes it an easier, quicker process. And also, like as I said, we have the same reference points. So he might say, try that a little bit more, Chuck Billy. So and I'll know that we have the same reference points. So yeah, he's great. He gets the sounds that we're after, which is cool. And as I said, yeah, we've known each other for a long time, so it's easy peasy.
Sounds good. Sounds good. And you guys started back in 2021, almost a year back. So, and this happened real fast to come up with an EP now. And how does the future look like? Do you look forward to make more albums in the coming days?
Yes, we started writing already, and as I said earlier, we didn't have a plan as to how we wanted to sound. We got in the room, jammed, and this is what's come out of it. So listening to the EP now, like I said, I think you can really see what the strengths are and what the things are we'd like to take a bit further.
Mhm.
So I think we've got one song that's pretty much done, another one that's early stages, but they're sounding really, really good. And so I'm very enthused about that. We'd look to put something else out, I think. I may be jumping the gun here because I don't know. We haven't written songs yet, but we'll have another release this year. I would say definitely. Maybe not 5 songs, maybe 3 or 4, but we'll see. I'd like to keep the momentum going with releasing new songs.
Sounds great. Sounds great.
Yeah.
Sounds great. And any plans to come up with another video before the release of the EP?
Yeah, there's a video for the first song on the EP, Evil Eye.
Yeah.
There's a video done for that, in the similar vein to the Hitch one, and that will be coming out the day that the EP is released as well. So that's cool. But that's it for videos for this EP. Like I said, we're hopefully going to be moving forward pretty quick. So the next videos will be on the next batch of songs, I would imagine.
Sounds good. Sounds good. And finally, do you have any message for the fans and for the people who would be new to the band Hellblind?
I think everyone will be new to the band Hellblind because it is a new band. The only message, obviously, there's 1,000,001 bands out there at the moment, and if you were to check us out rather than someone else, thank you very much. I won't ask for your support or anyone's support because fuck that. If you come and check us out if you love it, and I can promise anyone that does come to watch us play, you're going to get 100%. We've all been around the block a few times, so we know the deal, and it will be left on the stage. There's no energy that's going to be held back. And like I said, I'm looking forward to playing. I think the songs will translate really, really well live. So I expect lots of good, friendly, violent fun.
Sounds amazing. Sounds amazing. And I want to thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to have you today on this interview, and a great pleasure
And
to
thank
meet
you. And thank you for your time. What time of day is it there now?
Oh, it's almost 1:30 in the morning.
Oh, fuck. All right. Go and get some sleep, dude.
Yeah. I'm crazy about meeting bands and doing the interviews. So it's a passion to me to have the bands. And
yeah, that's awesome. What's your t-shirt? I can't make out.
It's a t-shirt of the band Rammstein from Germany.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I've seen Rammstein. Have you ever seen them?
Oh, they have not been in India, but it's a dream for me to see them live someday.
I saw them once a few years ago. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Well, they took all my eyebrows were gone from the fire. And yeah, they're really good.
Oh,
yeah. So if they come to India, make sure you're there, dude.
Definitely hoping to see them someday, and really hoping to see you guys too in India real soon. Let's work on something real soon.
That's 100%. 100%.
Also,
okay.
And thanks so much.
Thank you very much for your time, dude. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, Keith.
Have a great evening out there. Take care of us.
Okay. Take care, mate.
Yeah.
See ya.